welcome to Tabletop Assault. I'm Rob.
I'm Ross.
And today we're playing a 1750 Battle Report. I'll be playing Admech.
And I'll be using Thousand Suns.
So what are we going to be playing then, Ross?
Today we're going to be playing Spoils of War from the basic rulebook. How that works is we're going to have 6 objective markers out on the field. We obviously draw 3 of tactical objective cards, up to 3 each turn. So if you've got 0, you draw 3. If you've already got 3, you're out of luck, you're not getting any more. So how this works is that if you draw a tactical objective card, and let's say you've got tactical objective 4, I can score it. So I'm sitting on tactical objective 4.
As long as it's secure, isn't it?
As long as it's secure. So you've got secure objective marker 4, I'm sitting on 4, I will score it from your hand. So those secure cards can be extremely valuable. Also, whoever has the most secures at the end of the game also gets an additional victory point. So score more of them, get lots of them, get an extra point at the end of the game.
All good.
First Blood, Slay Warlord and Linebreaker all apply.
Excellent. So with that, let's have a look at the armies. Here we are with the Orange Machine, the 1750 Admech list. So I'm taking 2 detachments to battalion detachments, but I'm going down the different routes of Agrippina and Riser. So no call whatsoever. Let's see how this goes. So for my Agrippina, my Warlord detachment, I have my Tech Priest Dominus, which is this one here. He has got the Macro Stubber and the Volkite Blaster. He has got the Relic of the Eye of Zylexium. So that enables me to pick a vehicle within 8 inches of him, and it'll be re-rolling all, re-roll wound rolls of 1 of everything within 6 inches of him. Or if it's Chaos, then it's re-roll all wounds. And the Warlord trait is Exoskeleton, so he knocks 1 off damage against him. So for my troops, I've got spotted 3 breaches with Arc Claw Heavy Arc Rifle, 3 Catapult Destroyers with Cognis Flamer Heavy Grav Cannons, and same again for another 3 Grav Destroyers with Cognis Flamer Heavy Grav Cannons. In heavy support, I've got my 3 Dakabots with 2 Phosphor Blasters and 1 on the shoulder. Then 2 Dune Crawlers with both exactly the same broad spectrum data tether, if I can actually speak. Heavy Cognis Stubber, auxiliary heavy Cognis Stubber, and the Neutron Laser. In with the Riser detachment, I've got Tech Priest Dominus with Macro Stubber, Volkite Blaster, Manipulus with the Magna Rail Lance. Then for troops, 4 Catapult Destroyers with Phosphor Blaster and Plasma Carbines, 2 squads of 5 Vanguard with Radium Carbines, and then for elites I've got 10 Electro Priests with the Staves, and then 5 Infiltrators with Flechette Blasters and Taser Golds. So that's my 1750 points with 13 command points. I'm going to use 1 command point for Servitor Mana Pool on the Riser detachment. And from that, let's go on to Thousand Suns, 1750.
Here's my 1750 points of Thousand Suns. I'm in a battalion detachment, so I've got 8 command points to use in this game. For my HQ choices, I of course have Ahriman on a Disc of Tzeentch. He'll be my Warlord with Otherworldly Prescience, and his powers will be Death X Prescience and Warp Time. I then also have an Exalted Sorcerer of Tzeentch, who is going to be armed with Force Stave and Infernal Bolt Pistol and Frag and Crack Grenades. He's got the Sorcerer Arcana Dark Matter Crystal, and also has for their powers Boon of Change and Diabolic Strength. For troops, we have 10 Rubric Marines. The Spang Champion is Discipline of Change, Glamour of Tzeentch. He's got Infernal Bolt Pistol and Force Stave, while the Rubric Marines themselves have 5 Infernal Bolt Guns, Soul Reaper Cannon, 3 Warp Flamers. Got another unit of the Rubric Marines. The Spang Champion has Discipline of Change, Weaver of Fate. We also have Infernal Bolt Pistol, Force Stave, and the Rubric Marines themselves have Infernal Bolt Guns, 5 of them, Soul Reaper Cannon, and Warp Flamers ×3. Got a unit of 20 Zangors. We've got the Twistberry with an Auto Pistol and Chainsword, 19 Zangors with Auto Pistol and Chainsword. We also have a Bray Hornet in there as well. We have a unit of 5 Scarab Cult Terminators. Scarab Cult Sorcerer has Discipline of Change, Glamour of Tzeentch. and also has Infernal Combi Bolter and 4 Stave. While the Terminators themselves, there is 3 Infernal Combi Bolters, 4 Power Swords, Soul Reaper Cannon, and Hellfire Missile Pack. Got another unit of Scarab Cult Terminators with the Scarab Cult Sorcerer is Discipline of Change, Weaver of Fate, armed with Infernal Combi Bolter and 4 Stave. We then have 3 Infernal Combi Bolters, 4 Power Swords, Soul Reaper Cannon, and 1 Hellfire Missile Pack. For my fast attack, I have 4 Chaos Spawns with Hideous Mutations. We've got a Flyer, which is a Helldrake with Bale Flamer, Helldrake Claws, and then dedicated transports, I have 1 Chaos Rhino with 2 Combi Bolters, and another Chaos Rhino with again 2 Combi Bolters. That's my 1750 points of 1000 Suns. Here is the battle map that we are playing on today. So we have our sort of industrial ruins and mechanical ruins all strewn about, obviously with our desert terrain background. We have 6 objectives in this game, just going to point them out. 1, 2, I think 3 is just slightly down here. 4 is way in the corner over on this side. 5 is back in the middle. And 6 is on this side. So we're playing frontline assault. How that works is it's going to be sort of spear up, sort of closer towards each other from long edge to long edge. So if you've got combat units, you certainly want them to be at the top of that spear. With that, let's have a look at deployment. Here is the 1000 Suns deployment. So what I've gone with. Spawns are going to lead the spear tip here and basically rush on forward and try and hamper down as many units as they can. Rhinos on this flank, followed by Ahriman and Exalted Sorcerer. I've then got a Helldrake in the back there who's just going to rush it on forward as well. And Zangors on this flank as well. And you guessed it, they're just going to rush on forward. Also have 2 Scarab Cult units in Deep Strike. With that, let's have a look at the AdMech.
And here we have the AdMech counter deployment. So we have some Riser Skitari Vanguard down this flank, ready to jump on objective 4. We have my little castle of Dune Caller, Grav, Destroyers, Bots with my Warlord in the back, Breaches with their arc rifles, with the other Dune Caller. You may wonder why I've got these Destroyers up here. Now they are classed as infantry, so they can go into terrain as this. So that's my Plasma Destroyers there, with Dominus and Manipulus directly underneath. Moving on to a small section here, so we've got some more Riser Vanguard, Destroyer, Grav on this flank, with my Priests and Engine Seer to try and counter Ross's deployment here. So with that, Ross deployed first.
So let's roll off. I'll roll first. I get +1 to this. That'll be a 6.
And that'll be 6 as well.
Darn! Right. See, pre-show we rolled 8 6s to do determinations earlier on before.
Good.
So this is going to be a game of high dice. Oh, I've used them all. My next one, I take all back.
2. Now I get a 4.
4. So
in
this game I've already rolled about 5 6s. So here comes my last one and most important one. Show me a 6 for C's.
Oh, you
Just
jammy,
like that.
jammy person. So with that, let's go on to 1000 Suns extraction cards and first turn.
All as planned for 1000 Suns turn 1. In the pre-game there's been unbelievable amount of 6s, so I'm hoping that trend will generally carry on. Very simple tactic we're going to go here. I need to sort of get into Rob's lines. Now I'm not the most combat army in this one, but I certainly want to disrupt Rob's shooting, because there's a lot of deadly elements in there. So I think it's going to be a lot of rushing forward, try and get into position, and if possible, maybe make a few sneaky charges where I can. First thing though, we have got to have a look at cards, and you've got to choose Canticles.
Yep, I'm going to be using the standard Shroud Psalm for everybody.
Good call.
So with that, let's go on to turn 1.
Here we have our tactical objectives for turn 1000 Suns. We have no prisoners. Basically destroy an enemy unit, I get a victory point. Score 3 to 5, I get D3, and 6 and above, I get D3 plus 3. Defend objective 6, which is looking a bit tricky as it's quite close to Rob's lines, so Don't see that happening, but fair enough. And then we also have Ritual Slaughter, which is score 1 victory point if at least 9 enemy models were destroyed by your units from your army during this turn, which is possible, but I think in my turn I'm mainly going for hampering. With that, let's go on to first turn movement. And we've finished up the 1000 Sun movement phase, and I moved quite far. Heldrake obviously moved up forward here. He's planning to try and do some charges, you know, try and mitigate as many shots as possible. We then have our 2 rhinos that both advanced, and they've got exceptionally far. Ahriman and the Sorcerer also joined across with them as well, which is amazing. Spawn's moved super far as well. Zangor's not so much, but they are moving up at their own pace. So yeah, I'm all about the lines. I really just need to get some units into you just so I can mitigate some shots. It'd be super useful. But before we do that, let's, although I did advance just about everything bar the Heldrake, but we're going to go into the psychic phase.
Yeah, but what I'm going to do, guys, to start off with, it may sound a bit stupid, but I'm going to do Biohack Override onto the robots, so as it can be done in any phase, it doesn't have to say my own, so they're basically on double shot already. So that brings me down from 12, I had 13 CP at the start of the game, down to 12 because I served to mana pool. I'm now on to 11 CP.
Going to start my psychic phase with Ahriman. Now I actually don't have as much to cast psychic phase this time because everyone's still in transport, not out yet, but we've still got some stuff to do. So we're firstly going to just do a basic smite with Ahriman, which will be on these guys here, so closest unit.
Yep.
So he does get +1 to his cast, needing a 4, and then 9 will be awesome. I don't want to roll 6s anymore. 6, 7, 8, so that'll be just a basic one, which is fine for D3 damage.
For 3,
for 3.
1 gone.
Yep.
On to the next one.
Okay, next I'm going to cast Prescience. I'm just going to cast that onto the Heldrake itself. So I'm going to need 6 to cast this with his +1.
Nope.
Which doesn't go off, and I'm okay with that. That's fine. I'm okay. Next I'm going to do Diabolic Strength. This is going to be from the Exalted Sorcerer. So Diabolic Strength onto the Heldrake.
Cool.
That will be a 6 to cast.
Yep.
Which will go off, so that'll give him Diabolic Strength. And last I'm going to do a bit of a risky one. I've never done this before, but we'll see how it goes. Boon of Mutation. I'm going to cast it onto Ahriman to try and see if I can get him a bit stronger, because why not? So let's have a look. I need 7 to cast this.
Nope.
No. On to the shooting phase. So Heldrake's going to go first, and basically just going to Bell Flame straight into these destroyers at the front here.
Cool.
D6 shots, automatic hits. I'll take 5, that's pretty good. Strength 6, toughness 5.
3's to wounds.
3's to wounds. All wounds, -2 AP.
So normally 4 up, down to 3 up first round some. So it's back up to 5 up. So that's 3 gone through. They're 2 damage apiece, aren't they?
2 damage apiece, so
it's 1's dead and 1's down to 1 wound. Yeah. Nicely done.
Next up in the shooting phase, I'm just going to activate smoke on both the rhinos, so they will have a little bit harder to hit each of them. On to the charge phase. So most of my army has advanced to get me into position, but one key component hasn't, the Heldrake. And I'm going to make a multi-charge here onto this lone destroyer because I really want to finish it, and also into the Castellan robots now that a space has been opened up for them. I was going to go for the Doom Crawler, but those Castellan robots, they are just too tempting a target. Do you want to Overwatch?
Oh, I do indeed.
Okay, how are we playing out?
Right, so we're going to go with the Grav Destroyer first. Going to go with his Grav Cannon, and as Agrippina, I'm hitting on 5s.
Okay.
That'll do nicely. Strength 5.
Toughness 7.
So 5's to wounds.
Yep.
1 wound, -3.
-3 will bring to 5 up invul save.
Nope.
Nope.
And then it's 3 up armour, D3 wounds. For 2 to start off with.
Okay.
Then going on to the Flamer for 2.
5,
5, so that's 1 save.
1 save, that'll be 3 up, won't it? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's
we're
cool.
fine.
Now I need to get the dice for the robots. On with the robots. Good job I did Bionic Override. It's now 54 shots, hitting on 5s.
Okay. Show me what you got.
Here we go. Oh, 1 on the floor. And there's quite a few 5s and 6s. We'll have to get back to
we'll come back to that.
So that's 22 hits. Get those 5s and 6s again. It's not bad. So, not going to kill you. That's 3, that's 7 at -2.
-2 brings 5. 5 up save. 5 up. Not good so far.
Nope.
No. So that's 6 wounds. I'm down to 4. Right, well, it's now into my charge. It's basically double 1 into the destroyer, but a bit more for about 5 inch, give or take, for the external robots, just to sort of loop around, make sure I've got space. Oh no, we're fine, we're fine. On to the fight phase. I'm going to start off with the Helldrake because, well, I have to. And I'm going to activate Demon Forge. May seem a bit overkill on this one, but if I fail to kill my target, it's going to be costly. But yeah, Demon Forge, done. So that allows me to reroll all hits and wounds with it. Now, I have suffered quite a lot of wounds, so I'm going to get 3 attacks basic, but +1 due to Diabolic Strength. So it's going to be forced to hit you, and I get to reroll all misses.
4 attacks. I got 5.
Oh, my bad, so I do. 4 attacks. Well placed, well seen. Yep, I get to reroll the misses, which adds another 1. I'm going to be Strength 9 due to Diabolic Strength, so that is going to be 3 to wound. Don't need those rerolls, but yeah, I think it's -2 AP on the Talons. So
6 up either way.
Yep, but
Nope.
nope, and it's DC damage. We've got 1 wound. That will kill the destroyer, but it will also give me first blood.
Correct. Right, robots attacking back. 3 attacks each, hitting on 4s. Yeah, and winning on 5s. Nothing on there whatsoever.
And that is it for Thousand Suns turn 1. A little bit lackluster in ways, but actually really important. We're definitely in sort of the prime position of where we want to be, which is a bit close to Rob, but we need to obviously try and shut down as many units as possible. We have managed to destroy a unit with the Helldrake, give me first blood, and it will also score me no prisoners, giving me a total of 2 victory points in the first turn. More importantly, I've hunkered down those Castellan robots, so from playing Admech, that's always a good thing for the opponent. We're going to go into Admech turn 1. In terms of command points, I have 7 left. Rob, you've got 12?
11.
11. And I have 2 victory points. Rob's 0. Last thing, I'm just going to burn defend objective marker 6 because I don't want to stay back. Those Angors just want to keep going forward.
So Admech turn 1. I wanted first turn there, Ross, and how dare you do a David and steal it from me. Stealing's wrong, kids. So what I need to basically try and counter that Helldrake and cause some issues in the middle here. As long as I get some decent cards, I can try and get some decent victory points, and that will force Ross to come a little bit closer to me, hopefully. So with that, let's have a look at my cards and let's get some victory points under my belt. So Admech cards, we have Secure 3. Quickly show you that. It's quite handy. We also have Overwhelming Firepower. If Admech player doesn't get this, then they need to be shot. And Priority Orders Received, Defend Objective 5. And my Warlord is there, and there's Objective 5. Quite handy. So with that, let's go on to Admech movement. End of Admech movement. We've got Vanguard moved up to that objective number 4, just in case it comes up. A little bit of shimmying about around here. So Dune cores have basically just shimmied around, so within 6 inches of the Warlord. Breaches have moved on up and close to the Helldrakes to try and take that out in combat, because I can do quite a bit of damage in combat. Then we have Destroyers staying exactly as they are, as always. Grav Destroyers are moved up round, so you can get some clear shots off. Vanguard has stayed down objective 3 to score me a point. Then we have the Priests that have moved a fat 12 inches, a 6-inch advance, so they're up past objective 6, but ready for the onslaught that's coming from the Zangors. And the Tech Priest Engine Sears just come up with them, just hunker down on objective 6. So with that, guys, going on to mixed shooting. So it's first time using the relic for Agrippina, the Lexum, which enables me to target an enemy vehicle, and for any Agrippina unit within 6 inches of myself, I get reroll 1s to wound, but if it's a Chaos vehicle, oh look, I get to reroll all wounds. So I'm targeting this one here.
So it's got the Glamour Occupants in it, Glamour of Zinch spell.
So hopefully I can drop some of those. So with that, let's get on to Admech shooting. Starting off with the arc rifles, going into the Rhino here. So I am going to be hitting on 5s, because normally hitting on 4s, but you've popped smoke. And I reroll 1s because of my Dominus.
Okay.
So 5s, reroll the 1. That's quite nice.
Damn!
Strength 6. So
it's going to be 5s.
Holy manoli.
Wow, okay.
So it's -2.
-2 brings it to a 5+ save in the Rhino.
Nope.
Nope, it's 2 get through.
And it's D6 damage apiece.
D6?
Because it's an arc rifle and you're a vehicle.
I think it is a D6, it's not D3.
D6, no, D3 normally. D6 against vehicles.
Wow, go for it.
That's 8. Yeah, that's 9 even.
That's possibly down to 1 wound. Whoa, check.
Yes, I think. I'm sorry about that, guys. I forgot that 1 wound that I failed. I get reroll because of the Lexum. And it wounds.
Cool.
-2.
5 up save. Saved it.
So, cool. The Dominus Warlord is going to show how it's actually done onto the Rhino.
Go for it.
So, Volkite Blaster, so hitting on 2s normally, pop smoke, hit on 3s, rerolling the 1s, 4 more 1s. Strength 6, I need 5s to wound, but I reroll all wounds.
And it's gone.
And straight on the floor. Nope.
Try again.
Nope, not this time. So we're going to go with Dune Collar here. So neutron laser into that Rhino.
Yep.
And the 2 stubbers into the Rhino with 1 wound.
Glorious.
So we're going to go with the stubbers first. So normally hitting on 3s, hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s. Reroll the 1s.
Damn.
5s to wounds, but rerolling all wounds. That's 1. That's 2.
That's 2, okay.
2, 3 up saves.
2, 3 up saves.
And he fails.
Go on a command point that I can't afford the 1,000 suns to be. Yeah. Woo!
Right. Neutron laser.
Yep.
Going into
D3 shots.
2 shots. That'll do. Hitting on 4s again. Both hits.
Okay.
Strength 10, so 3s to wounds. 2 wounds, -4.
Straight through. Straight through. D6 with a minimum of 3 each.
So that's 3, that's 8 wounds on it.
Oh, no.
So going with the Vanguard squad there, going to fire all 15 shots into this Rhino here.
Yep.
So normally hitting on 3s, that's pop smoke, hitting on 4s. No rerolls. I don't think I need it.
Don't think you need it.
No.
Damn.
So, winning on 6s though.
Yep, but they're 2 damage piece if I fail them.
Exactly. There's 1 6.
Okay. 3 up save. I can't reroll this if I fail this.
Nope.
Oh, we're okay. Woo!
So we're going with the Manipulus in there, going against the 2 wounded Rhino with Magna Rail Lance.
Okay, okay.
So it's a single shot, hitting on 3s as you pop smoke, but rerolling 1s for the Dominus. Rerolling 1s for the Dominus.
Oh!
1s for 1s.
Oh no.
Right. Next, going with the Dominus now onto the 1 wound Rhino. I need to pop this.
Yep.
So hitting on 3s.
This is with
the Volkite Blaster.
Volkite Blaster.
Hitting on 3s. Rerolling the 1s.
Right.
3 hits. 5s to wounds. No, doesn't wound.
But you get to reroll.
Reroll. Anyways, and it's
It's
mortal wound as well.
wound, so I can't stop it.
No.
Does it explode?
Please do.
I think it's bad for predominantly me if it explodes, and I can't reroll this.
No.
Don't roll a 6. I've rolled so many.
Yes.
Surely I can't roll another one. Oh no! Oh, this is gonna hurt. So probably in the most tragic roll of a 6 this game, there's been so many, even ones you've not seen. This is gonna cost me. So everything within 6 inches of this rhino, as it's destroyed, is gonna suffer D3 mortal wounds. I'm gonna start off because Rob really doesn't care about me damaging his units. Gonna go with the breachers first.
Yep.
So D3 wounds.
For 1.
For 1. And then the Castellan robots are just in range for 1. Really? Okay, that's not good for me. We'll get your dice ready now, Rob.
Will do. So with the big bada boom, we're going to go with the Helldrake first for D3 for 1.
I'm okay with that,
Yeah,
but this is the one where all like
Yep.
3+ it goes down as well.
Yep, here goes boom.
We'll work out if it explodes later.
So we're going on with the Exalted
Exalted.
for 1.
Yep, Ahriman.
Ahriman for 1.
1, okay.
And Spawn
Spawns.
for 3.
Wow. And so we've put up the dice. Now I've got to work out if this rhino explodes. I've used my reroll. If I roll another 6 here,
We're going to laugh.
you're gonna laugh. I'm gonna be in so much pain. Oh my word! Thank goodness. Close, but not quite. Right, let's work out how many of the occupants are dead. So thankfully we didn't have a second explosion because, boy, that would have been bad. We're gonna go with, and that explosion, if it did happen, would affect the occupants of that one because they would have disembarked as well. Crazy. So we're gonna go with Glamour 1, which is that one there. On 1s, they're slain. I've lost 2. Gonna say that's cocked because it is. It is. We're fine, but 2,000 suns from the Glamour unit are gone, and then the other wrecked rhino, they still die. So 2 Glamour, and another 2 from the Weaver. Jeez.
So we're going with the Grav Destroyers into the closest squad of Rubik Marines.
Okay.
So these are hitting on 4s, but no reroll because I've got the incorrect Dominus there from the wrong Forge World. So hitting on 4s, could have been better, I can't complain. So now wounding on 3s.
Yep.
1 on 4. And 4 wounds, -2. -3 then, sorry.
-3, and it is D3 damage, so I no longer get all to dust. So it's going to be 5 up invul.
That's
4
too bad.
2 going down.
Going with the Vanguard into the Zangors.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s with no reroll. And wounding on 5s. For 3.
3 wounds, that 6 won't matter, 2 damage, don't make a difference here. So 5 up invuls.
Oh, 1.
1 going down.
Going with the Dune Quarter, maybe overkill, but everything, 2 Stubbers, neutron laser into the Spawn.
Okay.
So starting off with the Stubbers, try and strip that wound off. So hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. Rerolling 1s.
Thank goodness that Dominus is nearby.
Thank you, Dominus. And strength 3, toughness.
I think it's strength 4 for the cognizant.
Stubber, yeah.
Yeah, so it's going to be 5 still.
For 1.
For 1, I think they've got like a 6 up save or something, but it's
Yeah,
not
it's
3
that.
plus.
Yeah, so that's that 1 Spawn gone.
Yep.
Going neutron laser into the Spawn. So D3 shots. With that 3. Wounding, hitting on 3s.
Reroll once.
Oh, was it 2? And wounding on 2s.
Yep.
That's 2.
I don't get a save.
No.
Now I think you've got to roll 1 at a time.
Yep, so I mean 4.
4.
That's 1 dead.
What's 1 dead?
And one's on, one take 3 wounds, and it's down to 1 wound. So the last to shoot is the 4 Plasma Destroyers. So what I'm going to do is spend 1 command point for Dysphoric Mind Lock to give them a +1 to hit. So the Phosphor Blasters are going into
Kill
Spawn,
spawns.
and the Plasma is going into the 1,000 Suns. So what this enables me then, guys, is when I overcharge my Plasma to strength 8, I don't blow up on a 1.
Okay.
Which always helps.
Which always helps.
Yeah, so as these are in rapid fire range, because it's all about orders here, guys, is the Manipulus enables me to add 6 inches to all my weapons. So as these are 24-inch range, it now becomes 30. I'm 15 inches away, that gives me rapid fire.
Rapid fire away.
So, hitting on 3, these are the fossil blasters. Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. That's a cocked dice to start off with. And it's always a 1. So get rid of 1s and 2s. So strength 4.
Strength 4, 5 swings.
5 wounds. That's the 1.
And what's the AP?
It's no AP, so it's just your 5 up.
5 up.
No.
Oh, he's gone.
So we're going with the plasma shots. D6 a pop. 4d6 into the 1,000 suns.
Okay.
Ooh. No,
You're so tempted, aren't you?
I'm tempted, but
Are you going to be 3s reroll 1s and shooting?
yes.
Yeah, I don't think you need to.
No. So that's 15 shots. Just get the dice, guys. So that's 15 shots, hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. So only 3 2s. It's all hit. No, all that's it. So that's 12 hits.
Yep.
Wounding on 2s.
Yep.
That's 10.
10. Cool. Cause you're now 2 damage, you go past my roll as dust.
Yep.
So it's going to be 5
5
up invul, 5 up invul. Actually,
So
not
4.
average, but still 6. I think that will be unit. Yep.
Unit gone. Going on to charge phase, Breach is going to charge into the Helldrake.
Yep.
And
Can
Conrad.
Overwatch and you're in.
So with Breaches, they have 3 attacks apiece, hitting on 4s. Not bad.
Wow. Okay. Yep.
And making combat. As I've got Arc Claw, I'm now strength 6.
So you're going to be 5 to wins.
5 to wins. That's 2 at -1.
2 minus 1 is going to be 4 up save. Just a minute, I'm debating where to command point that. Because
Have you not used command point on your
I used it in
assailant?
shooting, I haven't used it in the fight phase.
Face to face, yeah.
Yeah, I can't afford, I need him to keep surviving, but I think you'll probably kill him. You know what, take it. Take it, yep, that's fine. D3
Cool.
damage.
No, I'm going to command point that.
You've still got 9 attacks, Castellan robot, so down to 1 wound.
I'm still going to command point it.
Oh,
These guys.
yeah.
Come on, blow up, blow up. blow up.
Does he
So
explode?
I'm down to 9 command points, guys.
I really actually want to explode this time. I don't.
End of Admech turn 1. Yeah, not too bad. Don't like Rubik's in my front lines anyway, and Ahriman's coming for me as it is. So, yeah, we went through morale, guys. 3 spawn, leadership 9, can't fail, and Rubric's lost to their leadership 8, so they can't fail either.
Zangor lost 1, they can't fail either.
No, and I've not lost anything untoward, so that's all good for me. So, victory points, overwhelming firepower. I actually killed 3 squads in shooting phase, which was the 2 rhinos, well, with help from Ross, 2 rhinos and a squad of 1,000 Suns, so that gives me D3 victory points. There for 2. And I've got secure objective 3 that gives me 3 command points. So
Victory points.
Victory points even, not 3 command points. God. So I'm down to 9 command points. You're down to 6. I'm on 3 victory points and losses on 2. So with that, let's go on to 1,000 Suns, turn 2.
On to 1,000 Suns, turn 2. That was a quite devastating turn from Rob there. Dealing with both the rhinos, I thought they were going to be quite well protected, at least have 1,000 Sun unit, still in protection. Not anymore. So one of them has actually been entirely eliminated, which is not good. I'm going to have to think carefully here about my objectives when I'll draw the cards, but we've also got to decide what cans close you're going for, Rob.
I'm going to have to roll for them.
Okay.
I'll get a dice in a minute and we'll take it from there. So I've gone through the canned schools again. I've looked at benediction of the Omnissiah, so that's reroll all ones, for shooting for the whole army. So I'll go with that.
Sounds good. Let's have a look at my cards. Here's my cards for this turn. Still got Ritual Slaughter from last time. Gained Overwhelming Firepower, which is all very possible. And Defend Objective 5, which tragically is pretty hard to get to. So yeah, let's have a look at my movement. Finished up the movement phase for the Thousand Suns. So rubrics have shifted just a wee bit, just to give me a little bit more view and options there. Ahriman and the Exalted Sorcerer have boosted on forward, they have plans. Spawn has also moved on forward. Zangors have moved on forward. And my Scabical, I don't know if that's a good idea, but I have plans, are going to be dropping in behind here. How good an option that is, no idea, we'll find out. But with that, let's go into the Psychic phase. Starting up the Psychic phase, just going to quickly cast Weaver Fates on the rubrics on themselves. So need a 6 to cast. Yep. We'll attend Glamour of Tzeentch onto themselves from this unit here. Glamour of Tzeentch need a 7. I get it. Gonna attempt Warp Time from Ahriman. Now I do get an extra 6 inches because he's part of the Thousand Suns. Gonna put it onto the Chaos Spawn. So gonna need a 6 to cast. Which you do. We'll next do Prescience, which I'm going to activate onto Ahriman himself. So let's go for that. That'll be 5, so that'll technically be a fail. I would have needed 6 to cast that, so I'm going to spend a command point to try and get it on a 2. Yep. So
brings it down to 5.
Brings it down to 5 command points, but he will have Prescience. Going to finish up Ahriman with a cheeky Smite. Smite, yep. I saw 6 and I panicked. I really couldn't afford that at the moment, so yeah, he'll get that. With 7, technically 8. Be D3 mortal wounds on nearest unit.
Which will be robots.
Robots have D3 mortal wounds for 3.
Down to 2.
Next up is going to be Diabolic Strength from the Thousand Suns Sorcerer at the side here. Going to attempt to cast that, need a 6 cast. Yep, Diabolic Strength, that's on Ahriman by the way, so he's tooled up even more. And I was going to attempt Boon of Mutation onto Ahriman, and then I realised that I don't have my reroll anymore. If I turned him into a spawn, well, I deserve to lose this game. So I'm just going to go with a Smite instead from the other Sorcerer. So need a Smite. 7, yep. And now just be on to the robots. So now D3.
For 1.
For 1. On to the Shin phase. Going to start off with Ahriman. Just going to put his Infernal Ball Pistol straight into the robot. See if he can do anything. So head on 2s, re-rolling 1s. Yep. 5s to wounds. Yep, minus 2 AP.
So to 5 up. So I'd take it to 5 up in front of save instead.
Yeah.
Nope.
Do you want to command point it?
Yeah, why not?
That'll bring you down to 8.
Nope.
Nope.
See if it blows up. Nope. That's what I wanted. That's 1 robot dead.
Other Exalted Sorcerer, just going to put Infernal Ball Pistol into the robots, so going to need a 2-step, rerolling 1s because of himself and Ahriman. Yeah. He hits anyway. 5s to wounds. Nope. Going to go with my Rubric Marines next, so I have 3 Warp Flamers in there, and they're just going to light up these breachers in front of them. And I'm going to put the bolt guns, and I did move so they're not rapid firing at things further away, and the Soul Reaper cannon into the destroyers up here. I'm going to put the pistol as well into these breachers here. So Rubric Marines, we're going to start off with the bolt guns and Soul Reaper cannon. Just going to put them straight into these destroyers up here. Start with the bolt guns first. So the bolt guns are going to be 3-step, reroll 1s because of Ahriman. All hit. Going to be 5s to wound the destroyers. No wounds. And Soul Reaper cannon. It's going to be 3-step, reroll 1s. Reroll them 1s.
You moved to his class of heavy weapon.
Yeah, but rubrics ignore it.
Oh, fair enough.
And they are strength 5, so it's going to be 4s to wounds. 1 wounds. Minus 3.
Minus 3. Well, they've got 3 Outsiders are in cover now, so 6 up. Nope.
So that's 1 wound. And then the Warp Pistol from the Sorcerer just into the breachers, hitting on 3, reroll 1s. Hits, wounding on 5s. Wounds, minus 2 AP.
3 Outsiders, so to 5 up. Nope.
Nope. That's 1. And 3d6 warp flame shots. Be good to me. Or do I want to command? Nah. So that's going to be 11 automatic hits.
7, 8, 10, 11.
Perfect. 5s to wounds. Oh, don't count drop dice. 5s to wounds. Yep, I think that's 3 wounds.
4 wounds.
4 wounds. There you go. Minus 2 AP.
5 up again.
Oh, good roll, but it is enough to kill just one. Gonna go with Zangors next. Now, gonna divvy them up a wee bit with their auto pistols. 8 shots are gonna go onto the Vanguard. 5 are gonna go onto the Destroyers. And 5 are gonna go on to the Electro Priests. Let's start with the Vanguard first. So it's gonna be 8 shots hitting on 4s. 4, 3. Wounding you on 4s, because only strength 3. 2 wounds.
2 4-ups. 1 down.
1 down. We'll just go on to Destroyers next. 4s to hit. A lot nicer. But I'm going to need that again as it's 5s to wounds. 2 wounds.
2 4-ups. Nope. 2 wounds.
2 wounds. And finally on to Electro Priests. 4 up. For 2 hits.
4s.
4s, yep. For none. Gonna go with the Scarbical unit here, the Glamour of Zincht ones, though I think they are warp. Yep, so they've got the effects of Glamour Zinch on them. So they are going to fire all their shots onto these Destroyers here. I am going to activate Veterans of Long War on them to make their job of hurting them that bit easier. So with the Combi Bolters, it's going to be 16 shots and 4 shots from the Soul Reaper Cannon, and then several shots from the Hellfire Pack. So we'll start with the Combi Bolter first, hitting on 3s, no rerolls. And with Vets, it means I'm going to wound you on 4s. Oh, no. Well, Vets didn't help there. Minus 2 AP.
So give me a 6 up. Yep, so that's 1, that's 2 dead.
Gonna go with Missile Pack next on the back of one of them, straight into the last Destroyer. So it's gonna be 2 shots hitting on 3s. Nope. And then I'll just do the Soul Reaper next, which will be 4 shots hitting on 3s. Okay, wounding on 3s because it's strength 5. And I've got Vets. 2 wounds, minus 3 AP. I think that'll go straight through your armour.
Straight through, yep, so he's down to 1 wound.
And the next Scarbical unit is going to put its Combi Bolters and the Soul Reaper Cannon into the Electro Priests, but the Hellfire is going to go into the Engine Seer because it is the closest target. So let's start with Combi Bolters, going to be 16 shots hitting on 3s. Okay. And you are toughness 3, aren't you?
Mm-hmm, so 3s to wounds.
3s to wounds. Oh dear. Bull's letting me down at the end there.
I get 5 up, then 5 up. 5 for invuln. That was a 6 as well. Never mind. And then 5s. 2 down.
Soul Reaper next, 4 shots, hitting on 3s. Yep. Wounding on 3s. Yep.
And 5 up. Saved 1. 5 up. Nope, 2 more down.
And finally, 2 shots from the Hellfire into the Engine Seer, hitting on 3s. And wounding on toughness 4.
Yep.
Wounding on 2s. Yep. Minus 2 AP, I believe.
Yeah, so 5 up. Yep, he's fine.
Starting up the charge phase, gonna go with Ahriman first. I'm basically gonna, go into the breachers, and then I'll pile into Castellan robots, and that'll do his job. I just can't hurt them then. So, yeah, do you want to overwatch with the breachers?
Yep, so 2 shots apiece, hitting on 5s. 1. Strength 6.
It'll be 3 wounds.
Yep.
Yep.
And that's minus 2.
Minus 2, so he's got 3 up invokes from a warlord.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
And just see if it makes charge.
Yes.
Sure does. Exalted Sorcerer's going to attempt to dash into the Dune Crawler, which could be dangerous. Would you like to overwatch?
I do indeed.
Mm-hmm.
So 2 heavy stubbers, hitting on 5s. 3 hits, winning on 4s. It's 2 wounds.
2 wounds, 2 3 up saves. Standard wounds.
Neutron laser. 2 shots.
2 shots.
Hitting on 5s. Both hits.
My heart.
2s to wounds. I'm going to command point that one.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Yep, so I'm down to 8 command points, sorry.
I need to make both these. 5 up and he's dead. 1's made it, you can bet I'm going to command point it.
Yeah.
I need to make this because you do a minimum of 3 damage. He's
indeed.
outright slain. Oh, he's alive. Cool. Brings me down to I think 3 command points. Cool, I'm going to charge. Yeah, he'll be in. Zangor is going to charge into this lone grav. Do you want Overwatch?
Yep.
Yep.
So, heavy grav, hitting on 5s because part of that Agrippina. It's 2 hits, strength 5, so 3s, 1 wound.
1 wound, yep,
Pinball.
5 up pinball.
Yep.
Nailed it.
And flamer
For
3.
1 wound.
Yep.
5 up.
Nope.
Nope, 1 is toast. So, going to be charge.
7 inch.
7 inch, plus 1 due to Brayhorn. Oh dear, any casting our dice. Nailed it. Going to activate Ahriman first, so I've piled in to get closer to that breacher, but it has moved me within an inch of the external robots as well. I can't choose them as a target, but it does shut them down, which is badly needed. So let's go into the breachers. I'm going to get 5 attacks because I'm diabolic strength at the moment. And it's going to be 2s to hit, reroll 1s, and 5s activate Death to False Emperor because I'm prescienced. Ooh, reroll 1s because of Ahriman. Right, okay, that was a terrible roll. Wounding on 3s because I'm strength 8 at the moment, thanks to Diabolic Strength and the Black Staff of Ahriman. We've got 3 wounds, minus 1 AP.
Is it 4 up? It's flat 3 damage, isn't it?
Flat 3 damage.
I'm going to go down to 7 command points. Yep, it's fine.
So just say that Rob's down to 6 command points. The Exalted Sorcerer is going to activate next onto the Dune Crawler. It's going to be 4 attacks, hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s. And 6s activate Death to the False Emperor, so let's have another go. Reroll 1s. Cool. And then it's going to be, I believe, 5s to wound. You're toughness 7, aren't you?
Correct.
Yes, 5s to wound. 4, I'm not seeing any there.
Nope.
Nope.
Nothing.
Zangor's going to activate next. Now they are going to just wail on this destroyer, bring them down. That's the plan. God Chain Swords, so it's going to be 19 attacks that are eligible to attack. So it's going to be, I think, 3s to hit. Okay, we'll just count that out. And then it's going to be 5s to wounds. Oh boy.
Where's all these 6s come from, Ross?
Oh boy, was that a 5 or was that a 4? That was cool. Go for it. I mean, this is overkill to the max, but yeah.
4s. Yeah, he's dead twice over. Oh, I'm going to slap Ross back now with the Vanguard. So 4 attacks we've got an Alpha and 2 normal guys. So 4 guys hitting on 3s. No rerolling 1s. And as Rad Packs, so winning on 4s. 1 wound, no second.
5 up pinball. Fine.
Going on to the breaches into Ahriman. 3 attacks each. Hitting on 4s. Absolutely disgusting.
Yep.
Strength 6, so winning on 3s for nothing. Right, we'll quickly go on to the robots. 6 attacks onto Ahriman. See, that's how you do it.
That's how you do it.
And 3s again for 3 saves.
3 3-ups. Another wound off, down to 3.
And the Dune Crawler into the Exalted Sorcerer, hitting on 5s, as I understand it. Strength 6, so 3s to wound, 2 wounds.
2 3-ups.
Takes another wound off.
Down to 3. Sorry, took a wound from the Cognis Heavy Stubber, so he's actually down to 2 wounds.
So Electric Priests have lost 4, sorry. So at least 8, so on a 5 they lose another one. Nope, they're all good.
And that is it for 1000 Suns turn 2. Bit of a mixed bag on that one. I did a significant amount of damage and I've tied up a bunch of units, but I took some wounds there as well, which was not great. Killed some big hitters, but there is still one unit of destroyers left and they can be deadly. So in terms of points, I have scored Ritual Slaughter by killing 9 models this turn, so great. That brings me up to 3 victory points. However, Rob did get priority orders received, defend objective marker 5, and he's held it with his warlord for that time, which he needed to, giving him an extra 5 victory points. So that brings the victory points to 8 to Rob, to my 3, while in terms of command points, Rob still has 6, while I have 3. Oh my. I'm going to burn defend objective marker 5 because Rob has a lot of models there and I don't see it really happening. I'd rather just make another draw. So let's go into Admech turn 2.
So Admech turn 2. Right, kill Ahriman, kill the rubrics, win the game. Simples. But it's still got a lot of Zangors to deal with as it is. Need to get into combat and do some damage. So with that, let's have a look at my cards. Let's go on to movement phase even. So in this turn I get 3 brand new cards. So I've got Quest for Knowledge. So score D3 points if you control an objective marker that was controlled by your opponent at the start of the turn. 3 or more objective markers were controlled. I get D3 plus 3. I'm not going to have a D3 plus 3, but I've got possible ways of scoring 1 point. Secure objective 4. Vanguardist sat on that one nicely. And defend 1, which is all the way over there. Nothing as yet, but there is possible ways of getting that. So with that, let's go on to my movement phase. End of my movement. So Vanguard have stayed exactly as they are, ready to lay down some firepower. The Dune Core has shimmied back to leave open the Exalted Sorcerer, ready to have some firepower thrown at it. This other Dune Core is shimmied back as well to give some support for long range. Robots and Breaches have stayed in combat with Ahriman. Infiltrators have popped up behind the barrels, ready to hunker down on objective 1. The Vanguard have stayed in combat for their doom with the Zangors, with the Plasma Destroyers, Manipulus and Dominus still stuck into this ruined building to lay down some firepower, and the Priests have run around the corner to give the Vanguard some moral support. So with that, let's go on to Admech shooting. Starting off with 15 shots from the Vanguard into the Exalted Sorcerer.
Okay.
No, mine is dust or whatever it is.
All's dust?
No. Yeah. So hit on 3s, re-rolling 1s because they can call out a call to start of the turn. Lots of 2s.
3 2s is statistically average, by the way.
That's 4 2s there.
Oh, damn. 1 less.
But 5s to wounds.
Yep.
6s are 2 damage apart. So that's 2 damage.
Uh-huh.
And 2 other wounds.
Okay, I'll do the 2 6s first in case I need a reroll. So 2 6s, 3s to survive. We're okay. And then 3s to survive.
Nope.
I've still, but that's the 5, so I'll still be on a wound remaining. I'm gonna let it go.
Okay.
I'm sensing his death.
Warlord's not having any of it, so he's going to use his Volkite Blaster into Sorcerer.
Yep.
So hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s. That'll do nicely. Strength 6, 3s to wound, 6 is immortal. 2 wounds.
2 3-ups. Got a command point it. Survive. Do I want to? Am I that bothered?
No.
Because you won't have anything else to shoot him in then, will you? Yeah, let's command point it. 3-up. So, yep, he'll be sticking about.
Going the Dune Quarter here. Stubbers into
The Sorcerer?
And Neutron Laser into the Marines.
Go for it.
So, Stubbers hitting on 3s, rerolling the 1s, 4 hits, and 4s to wounds. For 2.
For 2, 3 up save, but he's done. He's okay.
God damn it. Neutron laser into the 1,000 Suns.
Okay, okay.
D3 shots for 2. Hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s. Both hits. And 2s to wound. 2 wounds. 5 fin run or blow up.
1 goes down.
Going with Manipulus. Mech-light lance into the spawn.
Yep.
Didn't move, but hitting on 3s. He hits. Strength 7, so 3s to wounds. He wounds. Minus quite a bit. Sorry guys. Minus 3.
So no save. 3 damage.
Flat 3 damage.
Down to a wound.
Dominus firing Volkite Blaster into the 1,000 Sun Rubik Marines.
Okay, okay.
So hitting on 2s, rerolling the 1s. Strength 6.
Wounding on 3s.
So 1, just normal save. It's only 1 damage, so you get
2 up save.
all
Oh.
good. Going with the Plasma Destroyers, the Phosphor Blasters into the spawn, and then the Plasma going into the Rubik Marines.
Okay.
So 8 shots with the Phosphor.
Yep.
Going to use Misphoric Mind Lock for 1 command point. It brings me down to 5.
Yep.
So that's hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. And there's always a 2. Strength 4, toughness 5, 5s to wounds. For 3.
3 5-ups.
And he's gone.
And he's gone.
Plasma, 4 plasma going into the rubrics. So 4d6 shots. 11. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. So hitting on 3s. And he's overcharged as well. So hitting
Do you
on
need to overcharge? If you
strength 8, so 2 damage. So
Oh, of course, yeah.
Ignores your
Sure,
dust.
sure, sure.
So
Ignores my dust.
yeah, hit on 3s. Wounding on 2s. Yep, that's 3, 6, 9 wounds.
9 wounds. So I am Weaver of Fate at the moment, so it's going to be 4 up invul. Don't think it helped though. Don't think it helped a bit.
No, that's 5 gone.
And I think there's another one under there as well.
Yeah, that's 6
That's
gone.
6 gone, so that is all of them bar 1.
Going with Dominus into Exalted Sorcerer. Need 5 inches on there.
And I'm going to Overwatch, but that'll be a successful charge. So 6s!
No.
No! Not even close.
So that's Dominus in. Priest going in for a 7-inch charge. As the actual priests have successfully made a charge, it's 6 dice on any 6s is mortal wounds.
Go for it.
2 mortal wounds. So starting off with the priests, 2 attacks apiece, so that's 12 attacks, hitting on 3s, no rerolls. Not too bad. Right, so it's strength 5.
Against toughness 3 now, because you're rad packs.
Yep, and reroll 1s because they're riser as well.
Oh, nice.
So 3s to wounds, 6s are mortal wounds instead. So that's not a huge amount, but that's D3 mortal wounds
Which carries over.
for 3.
So that's 3, and then these can be saved at a 5
yeah.
up. And then that'll just be
Just
one other
one
one.
dead.
Yeah, so 4 in total.
Dominus going in for the kill. Warlord, so 3 attacks, 3s to hit. All 2s. Oof. I'm going to use a command point,
Yep.
bring down to 4, and he hits. Strength of 6,
So wounding on 3s.
doesn't wound. Oh dear. Going to go on with the breaches next. So 3 attacks each, hitting on 4s against Ahriman. Where's these 2s coming from? Ross, with all your dice.
Absolutely.
Strength 6, so 3s for nothing. Absolutely nothing.
I get to choose the next combat, so I'm going to choose the Zangors next. So 5 of them, including the champion, are in range of the vanguard, so they're going to go there. And while these 7 are going to go after the electro priests. Start off the vanguard first, so it's going to be 11 attacks. hitting on 3s. No death to the false emperor for them, not that I rolled any. And then it'll be 3s to wound you. For plenty of wounds.
4 up save. Yep, that's the squad gone.
Attacks now into Electric Priest, 14 attacks, hitting on 3s. Okie dokie.
I think you got all my 2s I had last time.
Yeah, I got quite a few there. It's going to be 3s to wound you again. Yep. 3s to wounds. Yeah, not quite getting there, but still, fair few.
5s and 5s.
Oof.
And 1 down. 6 attacks going into Ahriman.
Go for it.
Robots. 5 hits.
Okay.
3, so that's 4 wounds.
Okay. 3 up save.
Takes another wound.
Takes wound, yep, I'm okay with that. Going to activate Ahriman next, so we're going to put 5 attacks due to diabolic strength onto the breachers. Try and finish them this time. 2s to hit with reroll 1s and 5s activate Death to the False Emperor. So all hit and 1 extra one, no 2 extra ones. All hit. And it's going to be 3s to wound you. So that is a few wounds, -1 AP.
So bring it to a 4 up save.
Yep.
2, 3.
2, 3, that's 3 damage flat.
Each.
Yep.
As the breach is gone.
Next up is my Exalted Sorcerer, who's going to try and break down this Tech Priest Dominus. So 4 attacks from him, hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s. 6s activate Death to the False Emperor. So 1 extra potential Death to the False Emperor. Yep. And then it'll be Strength 6, so 3s to wound you. Plenty of wounds.
Lost minus.
-1, so 3 up save.
Yep.
Ah, he's fine.
Okay.
On to the morale phase. So this rubric lost 7 of his boys, so on a 2 he goes with them.
He does indeed.
He's gone indeed, and then we've got our Zangars here. Yes. Now they've lost a lot more.
Lost 6.
Not a lot more, but less. So they lost 6 on a 2, they go more. So that'll be another 3.
End of Admech turn 2. Not too bad. I need to get rid of Ahriman. He's just being a pain in the backside. That Exalted Sorcerer is really doing my head in at the moment. I'm not dying. So, point wise. So, secure objective 4. My Vanguard are nicely sat around the radio tower.
Yep.
So, score me 1 point for that. Quest for knowledge. Originally, start the turn, Ross was outnumbering me, even though both the troop choices on there around the objective. But now I outnumber him, so I scored D3 points.
Okay.
For that one, for a grand total of 2, so I scored 3 this turn.
Yep.
That brings me up to 11 victory points.
Yep.
To your 4.
Yep.
Yep. I've got 5 command points.
It's actually 3, but yep.
Yep. I've got 5 command points left. You've got 1.
3.
3. Yep, that's 3. And I've got defend objective 1 just sat there as it is anyway. So with that, let's get on to Thousand Suns turn 3.
On to Thousand Suns turn 3, and it's looking slightly perilous here. I've managed to shut down a few units, but I am taking droves and droves of damage, and my main 2 units are still stuck in a corner there. They may have done quite a bit of damage so far, but they need to start moving up and doing a bit more. Gonna be a really tricky situation on that one. Let's have a look at Rob's Canticles and also my new cards.
So my Canticles, guys, is going to go Chant of the Remorseless Fist. So that's reroll 1s in combat. I think I'm going to need it in this one. It's going to be all down to the combat phase.
Alrighty, so we still have overwhelming firepower, so I've got to kill something in shooting. Vengeance long awaited, score 1 victory point if at least 1 enemy unit was destroyed during your turn, or D3 if it's Imperium unit, plenty of Imperium units to choose from, and defend objective 4, which unfortunately is deep within Rob's reach, so I don't see that happening. Let's go into movement. Very quick movement phase for me there. Ahriman and the Exalted are just going to try and rock up and keep surviving the damage. Zangor's going to stay in combat. I think hopefully I can cause a bit more damage. The Scarab Cult have moved on up, just hopefully to wail on some more shots. Let's do some Psychic. Going to start up the Psychic phase. I'm just going to spread out the Weaver and Glamour between these two. Reason being is that if I put full buffs onto one unit, Rob's just going to ignore that one and annihilate the other one. So this at least spreads out protection. But does that maybe spread out damage? We'll see. So we'll start off, we'll do Weavers in that one. No, we'll do Weavers in this one. So Weavers on the left one. Gonna need a, I believe it's 6 casts. So I get it just. So Weavers on the left. And Glamour on the right, need a 7. Which I do get. Oh, if I did them the other way round, they would have both failed. But it turns out they both passed. Next up is Ahriman and the Exalted Sorcerer. So Exalted Sorcerer is going to attempt Diabolic Strength onto Ahriman, make him tougher. 7, so that will cast it. So Diabolic Strength onto Ahriman. You know what, we'll do a cheeky smite from the Exalted Sorcerer as well. Which he doesn't get. Ahriman's going to further try and buff himself with Prescience onto himself. Gonna need a 7, but technically 6 because he gets +1. So he gets it. And then we're just going to do a smite from him as well. Smite from Ahriman, which he does actually get because he gets +1. Which would be D3 mortal wounds onto the robots for 2. Gonna go with this Weaver Fates unit here. So I'm just going to put all their shots into the destroyers up there because they are my biggest threat. They are dangerous. Yes, so they've got to die. I'm going to activate Veterans of the Long War on them as well for 1 command point, bring me down to 2. That means I get +1 to my wound rolls as well. Speaking of, let's start with the Hellfire Missile Pack. Hellfire needing 3s to hit. No rerolls for me. 2s to wounds, because it's usually 3s, but +1 for vets. So that'll be a wound. Minus 2 AP, but you're in cover.
5 up? Yep.
Oh, really didn't need you to do that right now. Soul Reaper Cannon. It's going to be 4 shots, hitting on 3s. Wounding you on 3s because it's strength 5, but +1 due to vets. 3s. And it's minus 3 AP.
So 6 up. That's 1 destroyed.
Okay. Then we're going to go with the Combi Inferno Bolters. 16 shots, hitting on 3s. Oh my words.
That's a lot of 1s and 2s.
Yeah, oh, I could really have done with Ahriman nearby. Yeah, and it'll be 4s to wound you with vets.
Better.
For a lot better. Minus 2 AP.
So 5 up. So that's 1 more down. Oh, that's odd.
Next, Scarab Cult Terminator is going to do the exact same again onto the destroyers, though I don't have the advantage of vets. I could go with the easy option, which would be the engines here, which could potentially give me 4 victory points. But I'm going with the gamble that I'm going to eliminate both them. You know, there's only 2 left. It will give me the victory points from them. If I fail to kill them, they are super dangerous. They will rip apart Scarab Cult like there's no tomorrow. So we'll go with the Hellfire Pack first. 2 shots, hit on 3s. Both hit. Wounding you on 3s because you're tough as 5. Oh no, I chose the wrong unit to give vets to minus 2 AP.
So 5 up. Yep.
Oh no!
Go on in.
Soul Reaper Cannon, hit on 3s. Wounding on 4s. Minus 3 AP, 6 up saves. Oh no!
1 down to 1 wound.
1 down to 1 wound, and then 16 shots. I need to finish them. 16 shots. Hit on 3s. Much better. Yep, that was good. But it's going to be 5s to wounds. This is where it needs to go well. 5s to wounds. There is potential. Yep, 5 wounds. Minus 2 AP.
5 ups. That's
1 down to 1 wounds.
Yeah, pretty much.
Ahriman's going to fire into the Castellan robot with his pistol. Inferno bolt pistol coming your way. Hit on 2, reroll 1. Nailed it. Wounding on 5. Nope. And then we're going to go with the Exalted Sorcerer and his Infernal Bolt Pistol. Hit on. Not that, but I get a reroll. I do hit. Wounding on, what's your toughness? 4. Forced wounds. That's cocked.
No.
That's not. I can't believe it, Rob. He denies me by 1 wound. Again from scoring my victory. I'm devastated. But we're still going to try and take out the engines here. I'm going to initiate a charge with Scarab Occult, the right hand unit, because they're closer, and if they fail I'll try the longer one. So right hand unit, come your way. Do you want Overwatch?
Oh, I do indeed.
Good luck.
Last pistol. No.
Nope. I don't know what the charge is. It's about 6 or 7. 5. Don't think that's going to do it. I'm going to spend a command point on that too.
That's your last command point.
So we are in. Going to go with Scarab Occult next. They're going to rip this Tech Priest engines here apart. They better. So 8 attacks from the Power Swords, hitting on 3s. 6s activate Death to the False Emperor. So we have a few misses, but we have equal amount chance of death to False Emperor. So yeah, they all technically hit. Wounding you on 4s with the Power Swords. For that many, do you have a arm?
Do you have an invuln save?
Yes, 6 up Bionics.
Save 1.
So that'll be 5 fails and
he's
4
dead.
wounds. Yeah, he's chopped to ribbons. Zangors go next. They're going to attempt to cut these Electro Priests down. There is 6 who are eligible to attack, giving me a total of 12 attacks. 12 attacks hit on 3s. No death to the False Emperor for them. But overall, very nice. Cheers. Don't. 3 wounds. Not as nice, but still okay.
So 5s. And then 5s to ignore. So 3 down. So I'm going with the Dominus.
Yep.
Going to hit the Exalted Sorcerer. So 3 attacks, hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. Always with a 2. Strength 6, so 3s. For 1.
Yep.
-2.
-2. 5 up save.
Nope.
Gonna use my last command point to deny you. Denied. Denied. I can feel the anger.
Oh, frustration.
Going to activate Ahriman next, so he's prescience and diabolic strengthed up, so it's going to be 5 attacks from him, hit on 2s, reroll 1s, 5s are death to the False Emperor. Reroll that 1. Yep, so 3 chances at death to False Emperor. Casting our dice. Cheers. Reroll that 1. Yep. And it's going to be, I am...
Toughness 7.
Tough 7, I am strength 8, strength 4 normally, +2 free staff, +2 diabolic strength, so 3 wounds. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. -1 AP.
Well, that's that. So be 4 up.
4 up.
Nope.
3 damage apiece.
3 damage apiece. So that's 1 robot dead, 2 robots dead. I'll come back straight up shortly.
Okay.
Right, with the robots both destroyed, I'm going to go with this one first, and I'm going to go with Machine Spirit Revenge Auto Explodes.
Okay, so no
no
matter what you roll for the Exalted Sorcerer, roll hypothetical, but he's dead.
So I'm going to roll for,
well, I roll for damage for that.
Okay, so he's going to take 1 to the face.
1 to the face, he's dead.
And
Ahriman, go for it.
Ahriman's dead.
Is he dead? Yeah. So Ahriman's gone as well.
And that's a Warlord death.
That's Warlord death. Oh my words.
D3 for him.
That's
cocked dice. For 1, and 1 for my Warlord. For 2.
Do you want to see if he explodes as well? Because you might clip him. No.
Going with combat here with my priests. So going 2 attacks apiece.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s. Rerolling the 1s. As always.
Down 2s.
Yep. And strength 5.
3 wounds.
No. Snake eyes. Going on to my morale, I've lost 3 plasma destroyers.
Yep.
I'm going to base it on a 6. I lose him. Nope, he's fine. And the priest, I've lost 3. Leash 8, so on a 6 I lose another one. I'm not. So it's all good.
And that is it. 4,000 Suns, turn 3. Arguably more devastating towards me than Rob. I lost Ahriman, lost Exalted Sorcerer. I mean, I've lost the center entirely there. The Scarabs are on one side and they are causing damage, but now they've got a long walk to go. And even worse, we have victory points to claim. So I get Vengeance Long Awaited. I killed an Imperium unit, which gave me D3 victory points. I'm currently on 2 for an extra 3, so I'm going to go up to 5. Well, Rob, you got defend objective marker 1, I believe?
I do indeed, from my infiltrators. That brings me up to 13.
13 to 5, and you've got 5 command points, and I've got 0. Let's go into Admech, turn 3.
So, Admech turn 3. Not a huge amount left of 1,000 Suns, which are always handy. But I've still got 3 main threat units that I need to deal with. So with that, let's get on to Admech movement. So with Admech cards for turn 3, Machine Eternal, heal a vehicle up to 4 wounds. Well, I've got a Dune Caller there, that's 10 wounds and 1 wound taken. Defend objective 3, well that's right here. So that shouldn't be too much of a problem. And Blood and Guts kills something in the fight phase. Well, I've got some priests, I've got some infiltrators ready to rock and roll. So with that, let's crack on with movement for turn 3. End of Admech movement phase. Vanguard has stayed around this aerial, hoping that objective 4 turns up soon. Dune Callers have shimmied up, ready to take some pot shots into the occult Scarab Terminators over there. We've got the Dominus, Manipulus, we've moved around. The Infiltrators have moved up, ready to charge into the Zangors. The priests are holding them up, ready for the charge. And that's about it. What I've done quickly off camera is Destroyers back up to 4 wounds, the Dune Callers up to 4 wounds, and so is my Warlord. So with that, let's go on to Admech shooting. So I start off with the first Dune Caller. Going to use the only thing that's in range is neutron laser into Scarab Terminators.
Now you're going to be -1 to hit them.
No, I'm not. Protect the Doctrine Imperative. I get +2 to my shots, so I'm now hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s. You're going down, son.
Yep, okay, so it depends how many shots you get. That's
so
where you
D3
get
shots for 1. Going to use a command point.
Yeah, sure.
For 2.
Okay, okay.
Can't complain.
Yep.
Hitting on 2s. Both hits. Wounding on 2s. 2 wounds. -4. Take them off.
Well, no, let's get, you know,
Yeah.
five up in bow. 1 saved, but 1 is not. And
Flat 3 damage.
Flat 3 damage. Phew, gone.
I'm going to do the other one now. This time it's only hitting on 4s, re-rolling 1s.
Yep.
So D3 shots for 2. Hitting on 4s.
Reroll the 1s.
Re-rolling 1s.
Don't count drop dice.
Change those dice.
Yeah, that was a good call. 2s to wins.
2 more.
Yeah, 5 up in bow. Oh no! And Alter Dust won't have an effect because you're multiple damage. You're not even going to roll the dice to see how much damage because it's flat 3 minimum. 2 more going down.
Going with the Lone Destroyer before he pops his clogs. Basically, I'm going to use 3 command points in total to bring me down to 0. So that means I'm going to use Misphoric Mind Lock, gives me +1 to hit. And then the Riser stratagem of the Plasma Specialist, it gives me +1 to wounds and additional damage. So even if I do it at the lowest level, I'm still causing 2 wounds.
Yeah, so as long as you don't supercharge, you cause 2 damage and you're still wounding at 2s and you're safe.
Correct.
Even with my -1.
Yes. So to start off with, I'm going to use the Phosphor Blasters onto there.
Yep.
So I've got them spare. So hitting on 3s. Hit on 4s, sorry.
Is it a rapid fire weapon?
Yes, it is,
Yep.
and I get an extra.
Oh yeah, 15 inches,
Bump.
yep. Both hit, nice.
4s, 2
Oh
wounds.
no. AP,
Nothing.
2 up save. I can see I've cocked, and I don't know what this is. It's pass, cocked.
That's fine.
Nah, they're both fine.
Right, so plasma. Getting some nice numbers there, guys. 3. So hitting on 3s.
I think you're hitting on 4s? 4 normally,
4s,
minus
yeah.
1.
Yeah, and reroll 1s for the
Yep.
bonus.
So.
Oh,
Oh boy!
and 2s to wounds.
2 to wins.
3 wounds, minus 3.
Minus 3, 5 up invul, auto dust won't count. Well,
Well,
there you go.
stuff you then sideways.
Yep.
Fair enough. With that ridiculous save by Ross, I'm going to use the Volkite blasters from the Dominus onto these guys as well.
Okay.
So normally hitting on 2s, you're glamoured, so that's 3s, heavy weapon, hitting on 4s.
Go for it.
4s, rerolling 1s. Reroll the 1 for another 1. Awesome. Strength 6, so 3s to wound, no minuses,
2 up save.
all
Saved.
good. Going with charges, Manipulus is going in first against Zangors. Yes, he's a character, but you need to cause some damage.
I get bonuses for
Yes,
characters.
you do, that's what I'm trying to get him first. And the infiltrators are going in,
Yeah,
that's
they're
8 inches. Going with Manipulus first with his obsidian axe.
Yep.
So he's going with his
Homicide axe?
Omnisci, Omniscient
Yep.
axe. So
Right.
hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. 2 and strength 6. 2 wounds, 2 5 up invulns.
2 5 up pinballs. Yep, easy peasy.
And-
Just like that.
And then I'm just going to get his rules for his mechadendrites.
Oh yes.
And his mechadendrites, d6 attacks for 4, hitting on 3s, on 1s, and strength 4, so 4s to wounds.
Oh, okay. Take it back, my cockiness earlier on. 5 up pinballs. I take it all back.
Take it all back.
Take it all back. That's 4 dead.
So, infiltrators, we are going 2 attacks each, 3 for the Princeps with the taser golds.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s, 6s explode.
Reroll 1s.
Reroll 1s. That'll do nicely. So with that, that's everything hit. I get 2, 4, 6, 8 additional attacks.
I'll let you get that dice.
So 11 hits, 19 have actually hit.
Yep.
Strength 6, toughness 4, 3 to wound, rerolling 1s as their riser. So no 1s.
But still.
That's 16 wounds, guys.
Oh my words. Yeah. Cool. Bring it. Might need some help here, Rob. Cheers, man. 5 up pinballs. Toast. So
Yeah.
actually really good, but no, they are definitely
4,
toast.
5, 6, 7 saved. Yeah, they're dead.
Yeah, they're gone.
So end of Admech turn 3. That was quite good. Enjoyed that. So with Ross, you know, he's got to take a morale check anyway. He's only got 7 occult terminators left.
Don't have to take a morale there, leadership 9, and I lost 3.
Wow, blah, 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 blah,
So
blah,
not quite.
Blah. So, but what I've got is blood and guts because I killed all the Zangors in combat.
Yep.
And I didn't get my priest to 3 up in Vun safe, which I'm slightly disappointed on. Machine Eternal, I've got the Dune Caller up to 4 wounds. That gives me another victory point, and I'm sat on defending objective 3.
Which you're quite close to.
Yeah, pretty much. So at the moment I've got 2 additional points. That brings me up to 15 with 0 command points left.
That brings it to my 5 at 0 command points left. And on that note, Rob, I'm going to concede.
Good going there, mate.
You know, yeah, that was a grind. Towards the end, we started taking casualties everywhere, but I think with the Scarab Occult being there, I don't have proper board control. I'm super slow. I might be able to cause damage, but these guys are just going to endure every shot I can throw at them, and nah, not going to happen. Good game.
Good game, guys. So, end of that game.
Yeah, so at the end of that, you would have actually been on 16 victory points because you got your secure objective more than me. I think you got 2.
Yeah, I got 4 and 2.
I got 0.
3, I think.
So that gives you an extra victory point. I would have technically got line breaker, but at this point, what was the score? Was 16-6 or something?
Pretty much.
You were, you know, when you're in double digits ahead of your opponent on this one, maybe it's time to go. No. Yeah, I'm pretty sure my Scrabble cult could have dealt with quite a lot of your central bits, the infiltrators. They do endure a lot. But you had Dune crawlers, which I needed to take because you're running away with points, and you had Vanguard on the other side of the field as well.
Basically, if I started getting points on that far end, then you would have.
Yeah, even if you didn't need points, like I still had 10 to make up with, or travel half the board trying to eliminate you. Nah,
It's gonna be difficult.
wasn't going to happen.
No. So with that, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Put comments down below, as always. Check us out on Patreon, Facebook. Message us for what games you want us to try and put together, which we will. Other than that, guys, thanks very much for watching again, and see you on another Tabletop Assault Battle Report.